dog with him. I love.
So story, you're excellent. Okay, we're here to talk about Darklight, the second single of The Lady of the Tribes. What can you tell us about Darklight?
Darklight is about the conflict we have between being born in this capitalistic world and at the same time having a spiritual call that invite us to dig in ourselves and try to understand much more than what we are learning from this society. So that conflict, going up 7 a.m. to your regular job, follow this routine, while at the same time part of you is your soul shouting for understanding what this life is about.
Do you think that there was a specific moment or situation that inspired you to create Darklight?
There's no one specific moment. I have had this conflict I've been talking about since I'm a kid in this world, this society. Be a nice guy, be a nice boy, go to school, and so on. And at the same time, the forest calling me like, hey, come here. There's so much magic in here. So I have had this conflict since I'm a kid. I had it through my teenage, and I have it now.
As an adult?
Yes, well, I'm not sure I have reached that point of evolution yet, but let's say I'm an adult now.
All right. As I listen, I can hear rock, I can hear jazz, pop, Latin rhythms. But after reading all the comments in social media, it seems like the rapping part stands out the most. Do you think that the hip-hop element is going to be recurrent in your coming songs?
I really like that question because I've heard the same comments, and I'm not a rapper, and my idea was not at all to make hip-hop or rap, because I don't do it. I just happen to have a very long text that I needed to recite at 125 BPM, octave notes. So it was super fast. And but as I say, I'm not a rapper, so I wasn't rapping. I was just reciting a long text. So if there's another song that requires me rapping, I will do it. Yeah, I will do it.
All right. So the music video, it's very powerful, and it's a lot of emotions attached to it. Do you think that the visuals are as important as the music?
Yeah, well, I'm a musician, but for me the visual aspect is super important, and I have collaborated a lot with other artists before, so it was a challenge for me to orchestrate all this visual thing. At the end of the day, I think the music is stronger, and I want people to fall in love with the videos, but I want people to remain with the music.
seems like you have a pretty clear vision about how the visuals should be. Is there anything specific you want to say about why the makeup looked the way it does?
I always liked artistic makeup. I think it's fascinating how it transmits so much and it creates a world. I had the chance to work with this amazing makeup artist, Nadia Kosh, and she sort of heard what my ideas were. She translated it into what you see now in the video. So she kept this tribal aspect, but transformed it into something more modern, more fashionable, a little bit queer, and I really like it. I really like it. It was a trip.
The dancers also play a very prominent part of the music video. What can you tell us about the dance?
I have always worked with dancers because I love dance. I come from a dancing culture, and I have worked with artists or dancers, from folklore dancers to classical dancers, ballet dancers, contemporary, street dancers. So for me it's very important to have the dance aspect in the music, and so that people also understand that this music is for dancing as well. So I had the chance to work with Alejandra, which I really love as a person and as a choreographer, and she understood exactly what I wanted. So we gathered this group of 5 dancers, and we created these choreographies that were sort of mixed between contemporary dance but street dance at the same time. So I think it was so much fun, and I really, really enjoyed working with them.
So maybe unexpectedly, you are situated in the Swedish archipelago, even though you're Colombian, and well, you shot the video in Bogota. Why is that?
Yeah, well, as I said from the beginning, Darklight has these 2 sides: the dark one, the lighted one, and I think Bogota is the perfect spot for that. You can find both things around the corner, and I think Bogota has this toughness and roughness and dariness that I needed to have in the video. So, and it was so easy to find. It was just the corner around the studio.
No, esto es un video.
¡Ah! ¡Es un video! Sí, pero usted es el fotógrafo.